Hello, welcome again to my channel. Today topic is about I add some acoustic panel into my home theater area, living hall. So these are the acoustic panel that I add in. Okay, it's actually a thin layer of acoustic panel. Alright, I add in at this column over here, and then I add in here, these two as well. Alright, and then the last one is here. So after in the acoustic panel, I decided to actually let's test let's do some Odyssey multi EQ calibration, and then from there we can go through REW, see whether the setup or the bass frequency actually is better. Before that, I have a null in the 20 Hz frequency before. So let's see if I add in this acoustic panel actually take off the null, and then we have a better frequency. Right? So let's see the Odyssey calibration result. Okay, I already done the multi EQ app Odyssey calibration. So actually I have 4 subwoofer. So the 4 subwoofer is all discrete channel. So from the Odyssey, he did put my front left to 4.71 meters, which my subwoofer is in front over here. Alright, and then for the uh, subwoofer front right, it did put to 4.33 right meters, which is about the subwoofer over here. This is my front right, and then for the rear left it put 6.69 meter. This is the distance, but actually this is not distance, this is actually the delay of the subwoofer coming into the sound delay coming into your listening position. So although the subwoofer is very nearby to me, nearby to the listening position, but then he put there 6.69 meters, almost 7 meters, and the subwoofer is only here. Right, this is subwoofer, right, and the other subwoofer is 5.75 meters, which is actually just beside me under this table. There's one subwoofer over here, so it put actually 5.75 meters. So I did not alter anything because of the distance is actually the delay. So I let Odyssey actually calibrate the delay of my 4 subwoofer. So let's see the frequency response of the subwoofer from the calibration. Okay, I already calibrated using the Odyssey multi EQ app. So this is the result. I think earlier the frequency was in your left on the green, and then after Odyssey calibration, I did adjust the curve editor a bit to leave up the low bass. So this will be my front left. Again, this is my front left. So I adjusted the curve editor. This will be my front right. I also adjust the curve editor, the frequency from maybe around 10 to about 50 to 60 hertz. I leave up a bit. I managed to adjust the curve editor. This will be my right left subwoofer, right? It's not right, it's at the rear left subwoofer. So this will be my rear left, this will be my rear right subwoofer, almost similar. So this is what being calibrated by the Odyssey. Alright, the bass, it bring down a lot of frequency that is uneven, and it's actually level down, and plus the editing from the multi EQ app Odyssey. Yeah, so see how it goes. So now let's go through REW, see how is the frequency like, right? Okay, we are now in the REW. I have calibrated all my 4 subwoofer, and let me show you the result. It's actually kept into this folder over here. Alright, so let's go to the result. Okay, the REW is opening. Okay, actually I already took out my unique mic 1. So the first result, this is my front left. My front left subwoofer. Okay. Okay, the result is not bad. It's very good. I already kill off the 20 hertz. As you can see that there's a null over here slightly, but it's 36 hertz. But the frequency is quite good. Actually, I'm surprised because the 20 hertz I get about 84 decibel. Right, it's about 84 decibel, and actually with the SB3000 I'm surprised I still can get around 11 hertz at 89 decibel. Alright, of course after around here it actually went down, right? It went down, right? So actually it also drop off around here, right? So it's about 11 hertz. So this SB 3000 actually can reach at my the front subwoofer, which is this one. I tested, it can reach right up to 11 hertz. Alright, 11 hertz at 89 decibel, which is not bad, right? So this is a very good frequency, all even out, right? And then we go back to this. Okay, and it actually drop out at around it started dropping out at 120, around there, right? It started dropping off. Okay, so this is my front right, the reading, right? Start to drop off, and this is the reading from 0 right up to 150, right? So the frequency is very even. This is after I actually graph I put under one smoothing is 116, right? But then if you want various smoothing, this is the frequency actually. Still very good, right? Except for this one over here, which is the 35 hertz. Okay, so this is my front right, front left subwoofer, the one just now I show it to you, right? So this is the front left. Okay, this is my front left. So let's go to the other one, which is my my LFE front right. Okay, my front right is actually this subwoofer over here. It's also another SB3000. The placement is over here, just beside the chair. Alright, so the frequency still very good. Actually, I'm quite happy with the frequency. This is variable smoothing 16. If I put variable smoothing, that's the frequency. For this one I have 35, but it's still around 78 dB. I kill off the 20 hertz, 18 hertz, and I still can reach right up to right around here. Okay, 11 hertz at 89 dB. Wow, that's good, right? So that is my so I go back to variable smoothing 16. So this is a very nice frequency, right? So this is my front right. So let's go to my front rear. This is my rear right, right? My rear right is actually just beside me. under this table, right? There's one subwoofer under this side table, right, which is very nearby me. So the frequency still not bad, very good in fact. I'm quite happy with the line, right? It went up, there was no null at all. There was no, then it dropped off around almost 120, right? Almost 120, because by the LFE level I set up to 120, so it dropped off over here. All right, so this is my rear right. So let's go to my rear left. My rear left also very nice. After adding the acoustic panel, so let's go to variable smoothing. I still have this null, but not too bad, right? It's actually at 72 dB, but the rest is actually very nice, very even. Okay, so let's go back to 16, right? So this is the frequency. As you all know, I got another subwoofer, which is actually at the bottom of my coffee table. This is SB1000. So I also want to test out the frequency. So the frequency for the one under the side table is this one. So okay, not bad. Right, it's an improvement on 20 Hertz. Right, actually after putting the acoustic panel, I see there's a lot of improvement on the low bass, especially the 20 right up to 50. Right, I don't have any more null. Normally I have a null at 20 going down here, right? But after putting the acoustic panel, I think it did help to make some changes in the frequency. If you were to see this in variable smoothing, so this is the one, right? And the SB1000 still can reach 11 Hertz at about 80 dB. 80 dB at 16 Hertz, 74 dB, and at 18 Hertz, it went down to 75 dB, but at 19 Hertz, it actually went up to 87. Let's go to 20 Hertz. 20 Hertz, let's go 20 Hertz. 20 Hertz, it went up to almost like 93 dB. Oh, quite high. That is very good for SB1000. I'm surprised that I'm getting all this low frequency. Maybe it's because of the location that I put and the adjustment from the SBS app, the parametric adjustment. I could get this very good frequency aligned wave curve. That is very nice. Lastly, let's see all the 5 subwoofer frequency. I took measurement. So all the 5 subwoofer REW, this is the line. This is the line. As you can see, this is very smooth bass. All the sub 5 subwoofer, all the 5 of them. 12 Hertz, I'm getting about 96 dB, and then what this is 10 Hertz, I'm getting about 89 dB. All the 5 subwoofer, right? So very good bass. In fact, when there is an effect, I don't feel where the bass is coming, and it really pressurizes the room, right? So this is a very good calibration of my subwoofer and the REW measurement. So again, you can see how the frequency curve line, this is marvelous, right? I got very good result. Let's go to the variable bonus, variable smoothing. So this is all the 5 subwoofer, right, reaching around at 23 dB. I got about 100 decibel, 29. And then last time I always have this problem, the 20 Hertz, which I now can get about 98 dB, right? So let's go to all SPL. Okay, this is all SPL. Let's let's go to the front left and front right. Okay, this is front right and front left. As you can see, it help out each another. Alright, whenever there is a null at this front, at the front left will actually support. Sorry, not this one. It's actually this. Right, so this is my front right and front left subwoofer. Okay, very good. And let's add in the front right. Right, as you can see, it's actually a support. Whenever there is a drop at the front, the rear will actually pick up, support each another. And then the other one is over here, right? So this is also quite nice. So this is all my 4 subwoofer, plus the one actually the center. So the center is very awkward. Right, let's go to graph 1.6. So this is my center. I actually have a very drop at this 32 Hertz, right? So that is my center, that is my front left, that is my front right, that is my rear left, and that is my rear right, and this is my center. Right, maybe because it's under the table, so I think I have a few null over there, but still not so bad. The null over here I have, right? So let's go back. So this is my center, right? So the null is over here. Okay, so yeah, that is about my sword. So this is the final one. This is a final, okay, the frequency. I'm very happy with the frequency. Okay, so that is my 4 subwoofer, actually 5 subwoofer REW result from the Odyssey calibration. On top of the Odyssey calibration, I did adjust the curve editor, and to prove that the sound is good, I did REW calibration, and then the result shows that my subwoofer curve line, the level of frequency is very good. And but then I see what I can improve further. So it shows that the acoustic panel did actually do some improvement on the bass frequency of my home theater at the living hall. Alright, and you can see that all my subwoofer is at a very awkward places. For example, this one is actually inside the cabinet, and this one is over here. This is the other subwoofer, right? And then this is another one, SB3000, which is at my very near to my sitting area, and the other subwoofer is actually below here under the table, and the last subwoofer is actually below here, right? So this is the final subwoofer. All this calibration will not be possible. I want to give a shout out to, I think, Magnolia Mo. I've been following his YouTube and the advice on how he do his calibration, how to start up REW. Magnolia Mo, please subscribe into his channel. He's quite good in showing off all the technique on the REW. And then there's one more where you can actually do REW on the Atmos speaker. And also shout out to this guy. This guy is very I think one of the smartest guy. He's the Obsessive Compulsive Audiophile. I think he's very genius. He did a lot of calibration, and actually he's the one who actually came up with a file to actually do REW for Atmos speaker. Alright, again I want to shout out to Magnolia Mo. Please subscribe to him. Alright, because he is one of the YouTuber who actually whenever I got in doubt in REW, he did reply to my messengers and actually answer to my doubt whenever I got doubt in how to do this calibration. With that, thank you so much for watching my video on how I did the calibration on my 4 subwoofer. Actually it's 5 subwoofer, and get this very good curve of bass for my subwoofer. Please do subscribe, like, and follow my video channel, and thank you for watching my video.